Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So I'm doing a true crime reading today, looking into the case of missing Belgian backpacker Celine Cremer. A documentary about this case popped up on my YouTube feed recently and I watched it. It's an Australian documentary because she went missing in Australia. And I've been guided to look into this further. I thought it was quite intriguing. She went missing in June 2023. She was on a solo bushwalk in the Tasmanian bushland. And I believe her last known location was Philosopher Falls. I think her mobile phone pinged. And in the documentary they showed that just recently, I think it was December 2025, they found her phone. So obviously they're going to have to look into that. And a water bottle and rubbish bag. I was really feeling that rubbish bag was used as a poncho. They felt that as well in the documentary. I do feel that she survived for a while. However, watching the documentary helped me to sort of tune in to her energy a bit, and I'm getting it again. What I was feeling was a head wound, left side of the head, around the eye level. As I was watching them walk through, that's what suddenly came through to me, physically channeled. And I really feel she was lost as well at the point where her phone pinged. So she might have fallen. And I wasn't sure whether there was someone around her, but I am sensing there could have been a dark energy around, potentially. I've not been able to do any channeling or anything, so I'm just going to ask with the cards today in this reading. So first thing I want to see is, was there another energy around her? I do feel she's in spirit. Yeah. Okay, well, we're getting a yes with the Two of Cups. I feel also the Eight of Wands can indicate yes. Do you know what? Both these cards can show like a love interest, someone who was drawn to her. I feel. With the Four of Wands, this can indicate the home, as you can see in this card. So I feel it's someone who lives in that bushland or is like a nomad. In fact, yes, I've just remembered that last night when I was just thinking about this case, I was hearing the word nomad. So that's making sense now. Yeah, someone who approached her, I feel. There could have been something that happened between them, or that person wanted that, I feel. Now, the Eight of Wands is also about movement. And as I said, I believe earlier, I think she fell, hit her head. Now, let's just see, was that accidental? Or did someone do that? So we'll ask, was it accidental? Well, The Eight of Cups is about moving on, so she might have walked away from that energy. As we can see, there's someone on their own here. I'm suddenly channeling a lot of emotions and fear. So it could have been quite dark, like in this card. She walked off and I feel lost her footing. And that could be where she hit her head. So that's interesting. She fell. Anything else? Obviously she was alone, which is quite risky. Wow. That one really wanted to come out, flew out. Yeah, okay, so now, again, we've got another energy coming through here, who, I'm really getting someone who was quite obsessed, wanted to be with her, approached her, and a 10 there for completion and ending, potentially. Wow. Well, that's interesting. I've just realised it's the King and Queen of Pentacles, same suit, which would indicate a couple. We keep getting that. And then we've got the Five of Cups, which is about loss, grief, sadness. So something went on, I really feel. You know, there could have been, as I said, this card, that one, an actual physical liaison, let's say. I'm just feeling with that head wound that she was lost, disorientated. And then we've got sadness come through here. So I do feel it was potentially, from what I'm getting, accidental. She walked off, that energy followed, and then they lost her, let's say. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, then the Six of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Can show a transition from this world. For Celine, and then that energy's just walked away. I feel so. Someone knows something. I feel there could be an earth sign. So we've got a lot of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm just suddenly feeling now that energy might have moved her, because we've got transport, someone here, and then we've got another body come through there. So let's ask that, and also with the Eight of Wands, there was movement. So did that energy move her? I'm getting a lot of emotions. I feel that energy, that person is a bit unstable, but it's like they wanted, as I said, they wanted to be with her. That's what I'm feeling. So they were quite emotional. The Knight of Swords is swift action, movement. A horse can show transport again. So yeah, moved her. potentially. Maybe out of fear. Yeah, I'm getting fear now. Well, we keep getting, as you can see from the images, a couple. Yeah, it could have actually been a couple. I'd have to go deep on that. It was something that happened when they were around. And then we've got Judgment, Major Arcana. Now this card can show an ending, resurrection. As you can see here, like souls rising. So it happened quickly. I'm getting now with that card. And it's a return to the source. So that's what I felt for Celine. But she's in spirit. I'm getting soul contract actually, this card. Like it was karmic. I'm getting that. You know, sometimes these cases are meant to happen, let's say. It's like your soul's blueprint. It's interesting, we've got bushes. Obviously it was bushland. There's a snake in this card, so like temptation. That person sought connection, passion. Might have even not had many clothes on, potentially. Can show force. There was obviously, you know, because he's like holding her there, and then she walked away. I keep feeling that with the cards. And then something happened swiftly. Force of nature. So I don't feel it was that person, but it did it, you know. I could be wrong. I thought she slipped and then that person might have like followed. That energy was impulsive. I really feel that with this card as well. Rushed towards her, possibly a bit cunning. There might have been some force, but I'm just not quite getting after that what happened apart from head injury. She fell. Really getting Taurus, Gemini. As a sign, I just keep getting. I'm feeling quite woozy. To be honest, apologies everyone, because this is our channel. As I just keep getting that head wound on the left side of the head. Coming through as well. Yeah, then wow, bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Can show a heavy energy. You know, I'm feeling like that's, wow, then the Ten of Swords. Yeah. The Moon. I'm getting, again, that lost feeling that I felt. She was lost, it was quite dark. This card can show an end of life. 2 tens for completion. Heavy, couldn't see where she was going. Yeah, she was potentially alone at that point. She got away, but she was wounded. An oppressed energy. This card says pain. Yeah, in pain. And then fell, which I felt, yeah, at the beginning of the reading. Also, we've got the Hermit here, which can show an individual energy, you know, singular energy. But something hidden as well with the Moon, you know, like secrets, something someone knows, I feel, potentially. I really feel that it was night time as well with these two when Celine passed, potentially. So she survived a while. She tried to survive with what she had. And then that was it. I'm going to end that there, everyone, because this has been quite a heavy one. And that was confirmed with that last card. That is a heavy energy. That energy as well, as I think I said, was potentially quite heavy, not quite with it, let's say. So I'm going to leave that there, everyone. If anything else comes through, obviously in a channeling, then I'll do a follow-up reading. Let us know your thoughts as well in the comments if you wish. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.